Hello, welcome to the 12th episode of Mundane Mondays, a series of mundane and servicing things from my Monday and a day leading up to it. While I've not done monthly reviews for a good chunk of time now, I resumed it a couple of months ago. This wrap up on the penultimate day of the month has been helping me go over how I did with physical, mental health, fitness, sleeping, hobbies, and studying. I believe this is also helping me better understand where I deviate and how I can realign to my ideals as quickly as possible or as effectively as possible. This month, I mostly wrote down things that did not have a dedicated tracker, but later in the day, I did set up one for August and had some space decided to write out my thoughts. Moving back to the review, July was chaotic with occasional moments of peace and familiarity with respect to schedule. I don't want this to repeat, but I will be optimistic and think of this as a stepping stone towards consistency because it was easier for me to revert back to my daily routine and goals. So, that is definitely something I would consider a win. My sleep wake schedule has been improving immensely. According to my Fitbit that I wear all day long, I slept for an average of 6.5 hours, and my average wake up time was around 6 a.m. But it did range from 3:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. And with respect to my sleeping time, it's a range of from 9:30 to 2 a.m. with my average sleeping time or bedtime being somewhere around 10 p.m. Occasionally 11 p.m. Okay, I would say just 11 p.m. to be on the safer side. And I'm very lucky to be able to fall asleep within minutes of going to bed. So they're more or less the same. And while the sleeping schedule has not been on track, I think I will be better once the everyday schedule is back on track. Physical health wise, mostly good. I had headaches for about 3 days and a slight sore throat, but it didn't need antibiotics, so that was good. I've been taking some medicines that my doctor prescribed for overall immunity and vitamin D because I was extremely deficient. I have one more month of vitamin D, and then I'll have to go back and see how it is. On the avenue of mental health, I've been extremely frustrated, but I found ways to manage it. The extreme frustration was for about half of this month, and this was mainly related to delegation and dumping of tasks by family. I had a nice chat with my mom about it, and we incorporated alternative ways which will work best for the both of us. And the talk did not end in mental agony for either. And since delegating them, things have been improving. Fitness wise, I've mostly just been going on walks, but I did renew my swimming pool pass and fix my cycle. So August will hopefully see more regular and varied workout sessions. And hobby wise, I've been indulging in crochet and knitting while listening to lectures or while watching something with my family. And I didn't really dedicate time for language learning other than the occasional podcast while doing my morning or night routine and music. So I've been looking for ways to improve this once my other study goals and schedule catches up and is on a smooth sail. I think it was a 60% month with respect to the 4 study tasks that I had. And while I'm not very happy with this, I've built a pace and got into the habit of studying for about 3 hours every day. So that's better. Yeah, but otherwise, I think things have been improving, and I'm very hopeful and looking forward to the consistency and regularity that August is going to provide me with. In terms of this week's planning, I do not have a lot of things in the horizon. I do have some study related things um, to catch up, and some political science reading to do. I have a conference later this week, so I will most definitely be uh, busy with that during the day, and I might even have time to get back to my current read, which is I'm rereading The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. I have read this a couple of times before, but as a teenager and a child, and I don't remember most of it other than the general theme. So, yeah, there are mostly the things that happened in July. I was also hit with a wave of nostalgia a while ago. This is probably something that began when I was watching a journaling video here on YouTube, and I realized I was rigorously and religiously collecting ticket stubs as a child. I was obsessed with train and bus tickets, and at one point, I probably had over 1,000 tickets. Thanks to my parents, grandparents, and extended family who, knowing my obsession, would save them for me and hand them over whenever they see, or sometimes even post them. Um, and well, right now I mostly use my Metro card for metro rides and ride my bike to places. I've had the occasional bus ticket in my backpack and wallet. I also had an empty insert and decided to start collecting or saving these ephemera once again. I'm just going to glue them, and if at all needed, I would. Well, I did add washi tape for all of this, so that is that. Uh, this one is by Betty Joy. It has flowers on it, but I don't know what series or what set this is. I just bought this from a local stationery store called Art, so I was getting some other things. I got this so long ago that I've forgotten when I got this, but yeah. I have very few washi tapes. This is one, and I think I have a few holiday themed Christmas ones that somebody gifted me. Anyways, I am ending this month and beginning a new week on a high note. I'm feeling at peace, and especially due to having found my footing with various things. I know that I know what I need to focus on and how. It's just a matter of execution. I hope you have a wonderful month and week ahead. Until next time, ta-ra.